You know, at night, the bull elk come down to the river and bugle. And it drives the lady elk crazy.
They bugle.
They bugle.
I remember when you used to bugle.
Memories. It's like a movie. We can play it over and over.
Chidita da Silva, Arise Play, Nigeria. Now, when you think back to films like Sunset Boulevard or Hitchcock's Psycho, that's storytelling innovation in filmmaking of having a protagonist whose fate is revealed at the beginning, and yet you can maintain the engagement and investment of the viewer nonetheless. Over the years, we kind of tend to see it applied to murder mysteries, but Taylor Sheridan in the Madison uses that formula for a love story, and yet it works. What do you think makes it work the way it does?
Well, I learned not too long ago that Michelle she took a leap of faith. She didn't have anything to read. She just talked to Taylor about it, what he wanted to do. I was working on a show, Monarch, in Australia, so the scheduling was very difficult. They were able to work it out. I thought, wait a minute, I can bring to her and bring to this show what I think it needs to be able to succeed at the structure you're talking about. So that excited me. His writing was what convinced me. And I knew that Michelle, I just said, well, Michelle's going to kill this. She's absolutely right for it as well. The other young cast, I think, are fantastic. I had a great time working with Matthew Fox again. We'd done a picture called Bone Tomahawks about, I don't know, 9, 10, 11 years ago. He was great to work with. So everything was lining up. And I just thought that the way Taylor structured this and the relationships that he created were just something that we had to execute properly and capture. If we did capture it, we'd have a good show. We'd have something people could relate to. I think a lot of people can relate to this that in a way that is different from a lot of shows, because these people really loved each other. It's just that's just the way it was. And to have to face mortality in that regard, and mixed with something that she didn't realize how good her relationship was. She didn't realize it until after he's gone, and reliving and now saying, I'm not going to miss it anymore. I'm going to salvage what I can. And then take these New York City mice and make them a fish out of water in the Montana atmosphere and down on the Madison. I just think the way he writes it is great.
To revisit all those times we did have together.
Come on!
All the talks, all the laughs, all the hugs.
Not the same, though, as a real hug.
No, it's not the same.
And just that dynamic between yourself and Michelle, it's so beautiful to watch, because her character is the anchor of the series, but your character is her purpose. So while you complement one another, you also feel necessary for one another. Were you able to capture that depth of chemistry because it was Michelle Pfeiffer you were playing opposite?
I think so. And what I liked about this, again, going back to the structure for that, I've done all kinds of different genres, but I never did anything where I played a character that was going to be the crux of what you'd have to remember for the person you're watching, and not forget it. Not forget it for the children, not forget it especially for her. So I felt that crash and the way it's presented would put the audience immediately in her shoes. And it's like, wait, stop. What? And I thought that all things lined up for that being So when you say, well, how? Well, I think it's the people in it, and it's the writing of it, and Christina did a great job along with Michael Friedman for me, because I worked with Michael for the first season stuff. It was a good mix. It was just a really good mix, but it starts with his screenwriting.
Well, I just want to say that as kids, my brothers and I grew up watching Escape from New York and Escape from LA. And my brother said, tell Kurt Russell Escape from LA is amazing. And tell him, welcome to the human race. Because that's an epic line. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you for that. That's nice.
That's why I'm here. I make a memory a day.
We got a fish! We got a fish! Oh, we got a fish!